Question 5, Part A. It says Rian opened a bank account 15 years ago with the intention of saving money for when he retires. The bank offered him an interest rate of 16% per annum, that's compounded monthly for the first 5 years, and thereafter changed the interest rate to 11% per annum compounded annually. So since the interest rate changes, we can best do this on a timeline. And so the initial amount he deposited was 300,000. And for the first 5 years, the interest rate was 16% per annum, compounded monthly. Thereafter, the interest rate changed to 11% per annum, that's compounded annually, and that'll take me to the end of the timeline, which is 15 years. So the first portion of the timeline will be for 5 years, and the remaining portion will be for a further 10 years. And then one further piece of information is, at the end of 13 years, he's made a withdrawal, so somewhere around here on the timeline, he takes out 500,000. And the question is to calculate how much of money he would have in his account at the end of the 15th year. So what we could first do is grow the initial deposit amount for 5 years and get the final amount at this point. I'm going to call it A1. And I'm going to call the initial investment P1. So we use our compound interest formula, which is A1 is equal to P1, which is 300,000 into 1 plus. The interest rate is 16% per annum, but it's compounded monthly. So we divide that by 1200. And since we are working in months, 5 years will be 60 months. So this will work out to be 664,142,0648. So this becomes the value here. Now what we can do is we can grow the money for a further 8 years until the point where he makes the withdrawal, but now the interest rate changes to 11% per annum compounded yearly. So I'm going to call that amount A2. So A2 will be equal to the previous amount, which is A1, which was 664142,0648 into 1 plus, the interest rate is now 11% per annum compounded yearly, and we're going to grow it for a period of 8 years. And on the calculator, this gives me an amount of 153,0540,473. That takes me up to here. And then at this stage, he now withdraws 500,000 from this amount. So the new balance will be 153,0540,473 minus 500,000, and that's going to leave me with 103,0540,473. And then finally, we just grow this amount for a further 2 more years. That'll take me to the end of the timeline. So the final answer will be A is equal to P, which is 103,540,473 into 1 plus, interest rate is still 11% per annum compounded yearly for a further 2 years. Final answer becomes 126,9728, 917. In 2 decimal places, we could just say 92 cents. That's the final answer.